Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And I was just, scrolling on Reddit looking for juicy, crazy stories, and I found this one. Actually, I found a couple of them that just seemed total BS. This one is called the caption just says the title says, "Yeah, this seems believable. Fun fact: I was working at a gas station overnight. I was robbed with a gun. I literally said, 'Nice gun.' He was actually nice after that. He set the gun down and talked to me like a normal human while I emptied the register. This is not a joke. I'm infamous in this area because I literally had no reaction, lol. I begged them to give me the camera footage, but they wouldn't, and I'm so sad about it." Dude, there's just no way this happened to you. I feel like, oh, there we go. I found a screenshot button. But yeah, I feel like if anybody did, I feel like if you get robbed at gunpoint, bro, you'd be freaking out more than anything. I mean, sure, even like emotionless people wouldn't be acting like this. Like, for example, psychopaths who are known for not reacting emotionally and reacting psychologically or logically. That's what I mean. Logically, they can still feel fear, bro. Let's see comments. Some of the comments. He's infamous, even though no one had ever had seen the footage, including him. I just can't stop laughing at this one. Lol. This kid really believes he's somebody, huh? Alright, I guess. Footage, but yeah. That's what I was thinking. How the hell does anyone even know? Plus, most stories have security cameras, so surely he could have just got the footage himself. Yeah, that's kind of true. I don't know why he didn't just get it himself. This next one, I just read a little bit, but this guy's basically the title is, "I believe this as much as I believe Prince Andrew doesn't sweat." Probably like you and your guys, Marines have this way of being. Well, okay, let me read it like how he wrote it. Have this way of being. When they feel threatened, training kicks in. I got jumped by a gang 6-1 as a guard in a hospital 20 plus years ago. I was in my early 30s. 5 were bigger than me. They beat the whole unholy hell out of me, but I wouldn't go down. Then I blacked out. When I awoke, a detective whom I knew and his 45 jammed in my jaw. No, wait. I knew had his 45 jammed in my jaw and his shield shoved in my eye. Screaming at you, "You won. Stop fighting." That's when I saw the bodies I'd flattened and the few others running away. I don't remember any of them. Any of the middle. Got an award from the hospital. See, this is just so much BS, bro. There is no way. Like, bro, you're not Moon Knight. This is literally something that was in the Moon Knight show. I don't know if any of you guys have watched that, but yeah, this literally happened in the Moon Knight show. Mark blacks out a lot, and he just wakes up and there's a bunch of bodies. Like, especially if they're bigger than you. I'm not gonna say Marines can't beat people that are bigger than, but Marines also don't fight 61 people that have like 20 pounds or more muscle mass against them. This is just this is what I wanted. I was looking for when I recorded the first video about /am I the asshole. I wanted this stuff. That's when that's when he saw the bodies. Okay, blah blah blah. Saved a girl's life too. They were going to pop her in the parking lot in relation to something else happening elsewhere in the hospital. I sort of knew something heavy was about to go down. I interrupted their plans, so good deed and all. The hospital gave him an award for knocking people out? LMAO. Exactly. No way. This just didn't happen. Pretty standard hospital procedure. My hospital routinely gave out an excellence in the field of fighting bad guys and saving life of a young girl award. I'd say we do 3 or 4 a month honestly. It almost loses its significance. We do it so much, bro. Well, he did bring them 6 new customers. Literally gets carried away, adding more and more as he goes. Guess we all need a way to go hard. Yeah, I mean, again, there's just no way that you, like, in your early, even early 30s, bro. 6v1, nah, that's straight cap. Sure, Jan, so funny. I never understood the fascination with Target. They're expensive. Maybe it's because I'm poor. I remember my son asking me one time when he was about 7, Mom, why don't we shop at Target? Well, first off, Target is not that expensive. Whoever told you that just straight up lied to you. Target is somewhat affordable. It's like Walmart. The prices are somewhat affordable. I mean, yeah. Actually, both times I went to Target, I got things for, good price. So I don't know why she's saying that it's like expensive. All right, and then he replied, sorry. Why don't we shop at Target? I said, because we Wally World folk. I don't know what Wally World is. He replied, can we go to Target just once? I asked him, why? And he responded, to see how the other half live. Yeah, so funny. Let's see some comments from this one. I'm curious. Sounds pretty believable to me. Kids parrot their parents all the time. Yeah, I mean, that part is true. I read an article from a small town in Ohio about a new Dollar General opening up soon. A local website in the comments section that I'm glad it's coming. I won't have to dress up to go shopping like I do at Walmart. That's crazy. Dude, you don't even need to dress up to go shopping at Walmart. Sometimes when I go to Walmart, I just wear whatever I was wearing before. Walmart and Food Line, you don't even need to dress up, bro. You can just walk. Let's find another one. Oh, this one's actually just like totally true. I was a Sharpie. One user wrote. This story is, just went to Taco Bell. I gave the lady my $50. She grabbed the money and lays it on the counter and takes the marker and marks it to see if it's real or fake. She promptly hands it back to me and says, sir, I cannot accept this money. It's counterfeit. You see the clerk from the bank. Wait. Oh, you see the dark line. Oh, I'm blind, bro. You see the dark line. That means it's counterfeit. So I tell her, wow, whoa, this money is straight from the bank. And she hands it back to me, and so I hand her another 50 bill. And she lays it on the counter, marks it. Yep, this one is counterfeit too. We may have to call the cops on you. So I'm like, whoa, both of my 50s are fake. So then at this point, I had one important question. Lady, are you using a Sharpie? And then, stupid emoji, whatever. She takes a long look at the marker. Yes, I am, sir. Or yes, sir, I am. I feel our society is so doomed, and it's just a picture of the bill. Dude, like, I've actually used the marker that they use it for a couple times, and it's brown, I'm pretty sure. And it's supposed to stay brown or something, and it turns like yellowish if it's real, something like that. It's one of those colors. I can't remember it. But how do you confuse that for a Sharpie? They don't even look like Sharpies. It would have been understandable if it was an expo marker. As someone who used to be a cashier at a gas station, sometimes I would grab the Sharpie and then realize it'd be beforehand. It can happen, especially if we're busy as hell. The guy obviously just wanted to do the whole not true and tired fast food and retail workers are stupid deal. What? Okay. Another comment says and brags about how many 50s he carries. Again, well, actually, I didn't even say this yet, but why are you paying with a $50 bill anyway? That's, I bet you it was like a small order. He got like I don't even eat from Taco Bell, but bro, Taco Bell is not that expensive. You don't need $100 for freaking Taco Bell. Me and a couple of friends have always had a superstition that carrying 50 is bad luck. So we never accepted them if possible and broke them quickly if we got one. That's a weird superstition. How did that superstition come to be? 6 hours ago, no follow-up. Dang. I'm actually curious to know how that superstition came because that's so weird. I love 50s. My favorite bill though is 10, only because it's Alexander Hamilton. This one is read the signs female, and it's, you know how people type sometimes with capital letters and lowercase letters? Freaking letters. Which is, okay, it's look crazy. I mean, well, the title is at least. Read the signs. I was in Publix this morning when a female customer that appeared to be in her 30s approached a Publix employee stocking the shelves. The Publix employee was an elderly gentleman that appeared to be in his 70s at best and possibly in his 80s. That's, you kind of know society's like failing. Even if someone is like an immigrant, or let's say they were bad habits throughout their life, there is no reason that you should be working from even in your 70s. Those are considered your golden years. You're supposed to retire around like 67. That's how you know our society is like messed up or failing. When money, or when the jobs that they tell you that are supposed to work aren't working. I mean, he's working at Publix, right? There's no way he's, I don't know. I don't know his story, so I can't really speak on it, but it kind of sucks that this is how our life is nowadays. But what do I know, right? I'm just a young, ignorant, young adult, I guess. Whatever. The female customer asked, "What aisle would you have canned beans?" And the Publix employee responded, "Lo siento, no hablo inglés," which translates, "Sorry, no speak English." Well, yeah, kinda. I mean, that's kind of what that's pretty much what it is, but sorry, I don't speak English. The female customer threw her arms in the air and exclaimed, "This is America. I can't believe this. Learn English." Which, first off, English is actually not America's national language. It just so happens to be the most spoken language in America. Just because you're in America doesn't mean you need to speak English. We actually don't have a national language, so you're pretty much fine with speaking any language you want. Just, I guess one of the benefits to living in this country, you know. I was embarrassed for the gentleman, who may or may not have understood what she said, and disgusted by the female's customer statement. Although I tried to hold my tongue, I could not do so, albeit I was respectful as I could be. I honestly would have I would have just like kind of crashed out on the girl, bro, because I would not have been respectful. For some reason, I don't know. It's like I hate that learn English crap. Like, I had this teacher in high school. Well, I didn't have the teacher, but it was like one of the adults that walk around. So I guess it was like one of the staff. Whatever, she was like this older lady. And my friend, she was speaking Spanish with some of her friends. And the lady was like, "You need to stop speaking Mexican." And I was like, bro. After that, we kind of just made jokes about it. It was like became an inside joke for a bit. Like, me and the girl, me and my friend, the girl, whatever, weren't super close, and I kind of retold that story to my friends, and we just made fun of the old lady because she was kind of a female dog, if you must know. One time we had this food truck thing, and she told us to go back to class, but the vice principal told us that it's fine that if we're in line, we could stay out here. And she walks up to everybody in the line, like, go to class. I'm like, bro, we're waiting on the food. The vice principal told us we could stay out here if we're in the line for food. She looked stupefied, bro. It's like, I'm gonna get the SOR on y'all. Nothing happened. She just stood there recording us like an idiot. But back to the story here. I asked the female customer, "Can you read?" To which she replied, "Yes, of course." I then told her, "Read the signs, they're in English." Yes. That's actually a really good comeback, I'm not gonna lie. But why do customers just like not read the signs? Like my at the job I worked at, in fast food, it was like a food industry job or whatever. We had this thing. It was like you could it was Clover. That's the machine operation thing or whatever. And it was like when tipping became a thing. So you tip first and then you start paying, or you press skip. People would like put the card or smack their phone against the thing, like saying, "Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working?" I'm like, always in my mind, I'm like, bro, can you guys just not read the machine? It literally says like select an amount or option. It's a select an option. It's like 15, 20, 25, and then skip. Like, dude, can these people just not read? I'm like, bro, you gotta click the skip. I always told them to click skip, and like, where? I'm like, on the machine. But I think that, well, actually, wait. No, I want to read some comments first. Saying no hablo inglés translates to no speak English. It's so funny for some reason. Because it just means I don't speak English. But yeah. I told a Spanish speaking person yo no hablo español. They stared at me for a few seconds and then started laughing. My knowledge of Spanish is mostly limited to Sesame Street and a half-year mini course in 7th grade, so I'm probably pretty rusty. Why would that be funny? Didn't you tell him you don't speak Spanish? Well, knowing that phrase and probably only that it's funny I say this is a Spanish reader or Spanish speaker. What? That phrase and probably only that is funny. Why? Whenever I visit a country, that phrase is one of the first ones I look up. Okay, that makes sense. I just wondered if it was incorrect. Blah blah. What about Spanish? I guess it's funny because like technically you don't need the yo, so like you don't need to put I, because really if you translate it, it just means I no speak English. So like if you say yo no hablo español. But yeah. I think that'll be it for the video. Hope you guys have a good day and enjoy. Consider subscribing, liking, if you want. I don't know. Do whatever. Bye. Or peace. But this is I'm like putting this probably like after, but this is I guess technically I lied about it. I found 2 that were BS, and then the rest were pretty like just, brain dead, like obvious. So yeah, sorry. Peace.